Okay then guys, I asked you to ask me some questions. It's been a few days since I asked that, and I promised I would do it on Friday, never got around to doing it, but I thought, well, I'll do it today. So I've got your questions here on the Mac, and let's have a look through them and see what you guys have got to say. Morning Jabbers, Al the Devil, are you well? Excellent, yes, I'm pretty good, thanks for asking. It's a bit of a dull day today, actually, not the greatest day in the world out. We're going to pop into town in a second, run some really quick errands, and then I think it's just going to be a bit of a chill out day today. Relax. Susanna's got a bunch of plants she wants to plant, which works, yes I know. Flowers, which she wants to plant, so she's going to do that. I'm going to sit down and do the editing of today's vlog, and also I'm going to finally get around to doing your question and answers. So yeah, keep an eye out for that a little bit later on in the vlog. In fact, it'll probably be up next, to be fair, because yeah, like I say, today is going to be a quiet one, not a massive amount happening. Okay then guys, I asked you to ask me some questions. It's been a few days since I asked that, and I promised I would do it on Friday, never got around to doing it, but I thought, well, I'll do it today. So I've got your questions here on the Mac, and let's have a look through them and see what you guys have got to say. So, the first question came through from Kara's Life on the Farm, and she asks, which came first, your interest in Slovakia or your interest in Zuzana? To be fair, I didn't really know where Slovakia was until I met Zuzana, so I'm going to definitely say Zuzana. Since meeting her, obviously I've started learning the language, we got married, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, my interest definitely came to Zuzana first, and then to Slovakia. I'm glad it did. It's a beautiful place. I don't know if anybody watching has ever been, but it is. It's a gorgeous country, so I definitely recommend going to visit, possibly even live. Who knows what the future may hold. And the Dave Man has asked a question. I'm just trying to find it somewhere, but while I'm trying to find that one, the Crazy Family Show, that's Dean and the family, asked a bunch of questions. He asked, what are your thoughts on how a vlogger can gain more views or subscribers? That's a difficult question to answer, and somebody quite well known recently asked, how can you make a viral video? And you can't unless the moons and the stars align. Making a viral video is not something that you can just do every single video that you make. In fact, I've got quite a few friends who've got videos who've gone over 1 million views. I've not even gone over 100,000 views on a video. So yeah, I don't know how to make a viral video or how to suggest getting more views or subscribers. I just suggest being yourself, enjoying making the content that you make, and hopefully people enjoy it as well, and share it around and spread the word and tell other people to come and watch, and that's kind of it really. I can't say how to get views or how to get subscribers, because I don't know. I really don't know the answer, other than just getting your work out there and hoping other people are going to enjoy it. That's the main thing. The main thing is get it out there, hope other people enjoy it, and enjoy making the content that you're making in the first place. That's really, really important. Don't make it for any other reason than that you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy doing it and it becomes a bit of a chore, stop, or cut back, or what have you. When I went on my honeymoon, that kind of was a bit of an eye-opener for me. I stopped making daily content and just gave myself a bit of a break. Took 2 weeks off, still filmed every day and caught some bits and pieces of the honeymoon, but I wasn't bothered about getting a video up every single day, and it stopped at that point being a chore. It actually became something that I enjoyed doing again, and making content on a regular basis, because I didn't care if I got something up or not. If I do, then brilliant, and at the moment I've been doing daily vlogs on a regular basis again, but if I don't get something up, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I know that I've videoed the day and something will go up eventually, but it's not the end of the world if I don't make regular content. He also asks, what was Zuzana's reaction when you started to vlog? Pretty much the same as it is now. Not great. Some days she loves being in the vlogs, other days she doesn't. I mean, yeah, I mean, who would want a camera stuck in the face all the time, 24/7? I can understand that she doesn't like having a camera in her face sometimes, and then other times she's perfectly cool with it. So yeah, there you go. Jesus Serious asks, would you recommend working out on separate muscle groups per session? Oh, we're getting into exercise now, are we? Or should a workout for people starting out just encompass all areas? Okay, good question. It depends on what you're looking to try and achieve more than anything else. If you're looking for weight loss, and it's one way. If you're looking for muscle gain, it's another way. I would definitely recommend starting out and just doing a bit of everything. Get yourself fit, get yourself healthy. That's the most important thing. And then look at what you want to achieve. Once you're fit and healthy and you're in a position where you can take it to the next level, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to be a majorly good marathon runner? But in which case you don't want to be lifting mega heavy weights all the time, because you don't want to build muscle mass that you have to carry around, because muscle is more dense than fat, so it weighs more in the grand scheme of things because more of it fits into a smaller area. So actually you end up carrying around a massive weight that you don't need to carry around. So yeah, if you want to be a marathon runner, it's one thing. If you want to be a triathlete, it's a completely different style of training. If you want to be somebody who just looks good on a beach, make sure you work out your legs. Don't not work out your legs, otherwise you'll look like you've got sticks for legs and an upper body like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which makes you look like an absolute pillock. Trust me. And plus also, if you work your legs, it actually helps the rest of your body gain size as well. Trust me, it releases chemicals and endorphins and all sorts of stuff into your body that actually help the rest of your body grow in size as well as everything else. So yeah, it's a difficult question to answer. Maybe we need to chat privately. I don't know. Let's catch up maybe on Facebook, or private message me on YouTube or Twitter or something, and we'll see what you want to actually achieve, and maybe we can put together some sort of program or something for you. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I can give you some suggestions at least anyway. Okay, cool. Right, next question. Emma Louise Marwood. Before YouTube came along, did you have a video camera, and did you film anything? If so, what kind of things did you film, and do you still have any of the footage? Wow, okay, a few questions there, but all kind of rolled into one. Yes, I did have a video camera. I've had a video camera, well, a family one, since I was 13, maybe even slightly younger than that. We went to America and bought a video camera in Miami. We went on a trip with my dad. My dad was in the Merchant Navy. We sailed down the coast, ended up in Miami at one point, went down Flagler Street, bought a video camera, then we filmed going through the Panama Canal, we filmed holidays, we filmed all sorts of stuff. And then I bought myself a little miniature one when I moved to Newbury, and I used it as a webcam. It was great, really good quality. It wasn't HD or anything like that, but yeah, I enjoyed using that, and I used to film magic tricks and also that kind of thing from there. And yeah, so there you go. Yes, I have had a camera. The footage, I have no idea where it is. It might be on videotape somewhere. I'll see if I can find it and run it off into a digital format so you can all see it. Okay, and final question, hopefully before the battery runs out because it's flashing away at me. Bosis asks, what do you use to edit your vids into a time-lapse video? I actually just use my iPhone. My iPhone's really, really cool. When you film on your iPhone, I don't even got it with me, but it's got a little setting on there for time-lapse, and yeah, that's what I use. Sometimes I use the camera that you guys are watching me on right now, which is, if I film it right now, there you go, it's a Canon 600 DSLR. I've got a boring 18-55mm lens on there at the moment, but yeah, sometimes maybe take a multitude of photographs with that. I've got like remotes that I can set to do whatever time-lapse I want on there, so sometimes I use that, but mainly I just use my iPhone. It's really cool, gets a really good picture, and yeah, can't complain at all. That's it anyway. Thank you very much for all your questions. If you've got any more questions, I'm going to do this every single week. Probably, I don't know, maybe do it every Sunday because it gives me more of a chance to sit down and answer your questions. So if you've got any questions for next Sunday, leave them in the videos. I'll remind you every single day, and yeah, we'll answer your questions next Sunday. Cool, thanks for asking. Where have you put all your plants? Where are all the plants? Where? Where? Where are all the plants? Oh. They don't look very planty. I don't know. Oh, right, okay. I've had to come into the office just for a couple of hours. I've left Susanna at home. She's chatting to her parents, and I'm here until about 9 o'clock when she usually stops chatting to her parents. So I'm probably going to miss the call, but not to worry, I've got to get this work done, and once it's out of the way, this is the last international run I'll be doing, because my contract ends next Saturday. No, Friday. This coming Friday, in fact, it finishes May the 1st. is my final day of the contract. So yeah, this is the last kind of bit of work I'll be doing for here, really. Apart from some bits and pieces that I need to tidy up afterwards, but other than that, yeah, this is it. My final international run. No more guillotining, no more CD duplication. Yeah, all passes on to another new person. Right, I need to get this finished anyway, before I get all sentimental. So, it's time for bed, and not before I read a few of your comments though on today's video. Bosis says, have a great week. Thank you very much, Bosis. Emma Louise Marwood points out that there's nothing wrong with being busy. Busy is good. Absolutely, I agree. I cannot complain. Being busy is very, very good. And the Dave Man says, gotta have me a chunk of that pizza. I was doing fine until you mentioned it. And the Shuligans even, say, hey dude, first time tuning in, thanks for joining us. Susanna's making a juice. That's not working properly. Now then, back to the comments. They say, crikey, your schedule is busy. Love the vlog. We'll be back sending lots of love from fellow vloggers here in Corkin Island. Thank you very much. Anyway, right, it's time for bed. So sleep tight, don't let the bugs bite, sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Bye!
You're watching Stop Jabbing On. So thumbs but shut up. He's logging here, stop jabbing on. Like what up? He's from the UK and he's anything but boring. Stop jabbing on, starts his day with a